Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Farhan bin Maripin, S54680. Today I'm going to present my final year project. I am from Bachelor of Maritime Management and my supervisor is Dr. Siti Marsila Muhammad Ruslan. My title of my study is Cyber Security Awareness of the Ongoing Digital Transformation in the Maritime Industry in Malaysia, Johor Port. First, introduction. Malaysia has entered the digital era rapidly along with other countries in the world. Malaysia has begun to adapt to the use of technology over the past few decades. Malaysia's progress in the field of information and communication technology has helped various sectors in Malaysia. In the maritime field, where ports in Malaysia are competing in the use of technology to run port operation more smoothly. This is because ports are trying to create smart ports. The use of this advanced technology has led to the emergence of new threat to the security of the port facility. The threat is a cyber threat. Therefore, the Malaysian government through the National Cyber Security Agency (NACSA) together with the port facility authorities in Malaysia always monitor and maintain the cyber security of the country and port based on guidelines issued by the Malaysian Administrative Modernization and Management Planning Unit (MAMPU). The problem statement. Nowadays, the use of high technology has become a priority in conducting operation in every industry. The maritime industry is no exception in adopting the use of smart technology to conduct operation in this industry, especially the port operation sector. The creation of automated port or smart port that are using smart technology to improve the overall port performance while reinforcing the security of port operation and make port become more sustainable. This has led to a new threat in the industry. The threat is cyber attack from irresponsible parties to the existing facilities in the maritime industry. According to the Tracker 2020, cybersecurity or cyber attack is one of the major risks in the port, along with piracy and terrorism. Using sync security, this problem is a new challenge that needs to be faced by industry players, but industry players lack awareness of cybersecurity. Many ports are not fully prepared to deal with this cybersecurity issue or cyber attack. JOHOR 2019. The research question. In this part, there are 3 research questions. First is in terms of security, whether the industry players in maritime industry are ready for the digital transformation that taking place in the operation of the maritime industry in Malaysia. Second is whether industry players in maritime industry are aware that awareness of the importance of cybersecurity can influence the level of cybersecurity in maritime industry in Malaysia. And lastly is how relevant parties can raise awareness of the industry player in Malaysia on the importance of cybersecurity in maritime industry. Research objective. The main point of the study is to identify the cybersecurity readiness of the maritime industry of ongoing digital transformation in Malaysia. Second, to study how awareness of the importance of cybersecurity can influence the level of cybersecurity in maritime industry in Malaysia. And last, to find possible solution to raise awareness on the importance of cybersecurity in maritime industry in Malaysia. The scope of the study. The study designed about cybersecurity awareness of the ongoing digital transformation in the port industry in Malaysia. What we want to see from this study is to identify the cybersecurity readiness of maritime industry for the ongoing digital transformation in Malaysia. How awareness of the importance of cybersecurity can influence the level of cybersecurity and solution to raise awareness to the importance of cybersecurity in maritime industry in Malaysia. All data All information to be collected will be collected at Johor Port Authority. This study will accept to take 1 year to complete. For this study also more refer to the port abroad that have more readiness of cyber security, because a lot of data and information can be taken from the previous study conducted by other researchers. The lecturers were also very helpful in carrying out the study. This is because the lecturer will be used as a reference when there are questions about the study to be done. The significance of the study. The study will be beneficial for maritime industry in Malaysia if it was awareness on the importance of cybersecurity. It is also to increase the confidence of industry player on the importance of cybersecurity in Malaysia's maritime industry, and to realize the industry player that the importance of cybersecurity can ensure smooth maritime industry operation and increase customer confidence. The literature review. This literature review was conducted to further develop to this study. Literature review is not a summary of a study, but it is information or scientific information on a particular research problem conducted by another individual. Literature review can be a component of a finished research study. First, cybersecurity. According to Dan Cragen, Nadia Daikon-Thibault, Randy Peirce, 2014, cybersecurity is the organization and collection of resources, processes, and infrastructures used to protect cyberspace. Cybersecurity need to keep the high technology become more secure from any threat. The maritime industry got new opportunities that provide by software system and computer networks to support the industry, and the challenge have also emerged. In the context of maritime infrastructure, cybersecurity will be understood as the protection of electronic system, communication network, control algorithm, software, user and basic data in maritime infrastructure that malicious attack, damage, unauthorized access or manipulation. Eddie Howe, 2017. According to Deep Tracker 2020, cybersecurity is considered one of the 3 top risks at the port, together with piracy and terrorism, using submersible security. Next, the cyber attack. Cyber attack can be referred to as deliberate exploitation of technology, depend computer system, enterprise and networks. According to Practical Law Company white paper, cyber attack is a computer-initiated attack on a website, computer system, or individual computer that compromise the confidentiality, integrity, and visibility of the computer or the information stored on it. In the maritime industry, cyber attack have a motive to compromise target systems such as a port facility and operating system, that the attacker will acquire something such as information stored in the system or full control of the system. According to Amit Wadda and Nirja Arora, 2017, cyber attack are also known as computer crime, relating to any crime that relate a computer with a computer and a network. The last, smart port. Smart ports require communication system to support low latency, high bandwidth, and high reliability communication service in order to handle control data and multi-channel video data of port equipment. The current equipment or machine that are in the port can be controlled using only an autonomous system. This in turn will reduce dependence on manpower as well as improve the quality of work in a port. According to Jaroflov, Vota and Martin Perch, 2019, all work done by humans before, such as production process, logistic, and office management can be controlled by autonomous robot or system. Next, research methodology. This study is about the cybersecurity awareness of the ongoing digital transformation in maritime industry in Malaysia. To make sure the study is such as planned, there are several methods I use. This study follows a qualitative methodology to obtain information, interpretation, and reference. To conduct the qualitative research procedure, interviews were conducted with a number of individuals who are deemed qualified to provide view on the study. Among the individuals who will be interviewed to carry out this study are select from officers at the Johor Port Authority. This interview will conduct online. It is because of the pandemic COVID-19. Next, through this qualitative method, the use secondary data that published in report publication and newspaper has been used as a reference for the success of this study. Data obtained from newspaper article and from report will be used to ensure that this study can be conducted correctly and well. To add more important information, based on this study, information searched in the books, internet, and in the blog are also done. Net result and discussion based on the interview and Google form with the 3 expert respondents, which are official from Johor Port Authority. The data were analysed and went through a thematic analysis based on the answer from the respondents. All input that they are sharing and also their opinion are important. All the input from the expert need to be taken into this research to provide more reason and strong support to achieve the objective of this research. Table 1 shows the result of this study that consists of the variable based on codes from the thematic analysis that is being conducted and the code of segment being mentioned by the expert responder regarding the point that were given during the interview. Based on the table 1, it shows that 3 respondents have similar view in the question number 1, which is Johor Port Authority always perform the risk assessment accordance with the ISMS SOP and based on guideline issued by the Malaysian Administrative Modernisation and Management Planning Unit (MAMPU). This risk check ensured that those in charge of the infrastructure are aware of how the system and service are used, then highlight areas for improved security such as finding vulnerabilities, less security protocol and authentication oversight. For the second question, they also have the similar view, which is the management and monitoring of all user account and login events done centrally on the organization network. All of 3 respondents say that all user account is constantly monitored and user activity and login are recorded and will be used for investigation in the event of an accident. In addition, account sharing across all services is allowed depending on user access right. Being able to centrally manage and monitor all user account and login event on your network gives you real-time control of which user are allowed to access what service at which time. Table 2 show the coding about the second objective, which is study how awareness of the importance of cybersecurity can influence the level of cybersecurity in maritime industry in Malaysia. Based on the table 2, show the coding that use by the 3 respondents. This table is about to study how awareness of the importance of cybersecurity can influence the level of cybersecurity in maritime industry in Malaysia. The answer given by the respondent about the automated alert system to inform key IT personnel of unwanted behavior or activity on the network, and is any damage or loss from cybersecurity incident insured for the question number 1. The second respondent said the monitoring need to be done manually, while the first and third respondent said that the alert system is from the ministry and mampu. Johor Port Authority will get the notification from the ministry and mampu for any big event or incidents. Damage and loss from cybersecurity incident is not insured. It is because no incidents are known causing LPJ or Johor Port Authority to suffer loss and damage. As the second question, all of them also agree with the question about the Johor Port Authority monitor all data leaving device and networks to prevent unwanted leak and track all systems, service, users and contact lists to ensure anything unwanted or expired is deactive or disabled. According to all 3 respondents, all the data that leaving from the Johor Port Authority device network has been monitored based on the Johor Port Authority ISMS circular. Keeping log to uncover what data is leaving from the organization is a very important step to preventing data leaks. Table 3. The coding about the third objective, which is to find possible solution to raise awareness on the importance of cybersecurity in maritime industry in Malaysia. Table 3 is appropriate coding when inferring the answer given by the respondents. This table about to find possible solution to raise awareness on the importance of cybersecurity in the maritime industry in Malaysia. For the first question, the regular cybersecurity awareness information and training to all officers. According to all 3 respondents, all the officers provide the regular cybersecurity awareness information and training, covering how to avoid the latest threat, and tests on regular staff are also conducted to identify weak security practice. It is because to keep all the officers to have information and communication technology security awareness and to ensure there are no safety issue. Cybersecurity awareness training should be provided periodically to inform user about the latest threats and the latest tactic. This is so that it can help protect the working environment. Along with the strong security policy, cyber protecting training is a proven method to help defense networks and organizations. For the second question, everyone said that Johor Port Authority already enforced the best security practice, such as a unique complex password, multi-factor authentication, and where advisable, a single sign-on to user. According to all 3 respondents, Johor Port Authority enforced the best security practice based on Johor Port Authority ISMS circular. The exposure to the danger of account takeover can be significantly decreased by putting safe authentication measure in a place. In order to minimize the value of the password to an attacker, multi-factor authentication can be particularly effective defense against stolen or guesses login information. Centralized password management can exist, enforce password strength and account reuse restriction, and lessen the administrative burden associated with managing a large number of complex passwords. Lastly, conclusion. The study met the objective of the research and answered the research question. The finding shows significant difference between the opinions of each interviewee. Research can conclude that the maritime industry in Malaysia, especially Johor port, awareness on the cybersecurity on the ongoing digital transformation in the maritime industry. In addition, the researcher can also conclude that there are initiatives from Johor Port to increase their cybersecurity awareness among the officers of the port. As a result of this study, the researcher can also conclude that the Malaysian port has the cybersecurity readiness for ongoing digital transformation. In conclusion, this study clearly indicates that Malaysian ports have their own planning to increase and secure their cyber network, and interviewees also expressed their support to find possible solutions to raise awareness on the cybersecurity among maritime industries.